is up, guys? Fun and Games here. Today, we're back with your favorite series, the top 10 countdown of the worst phones on eBay. I did a part 1 pretty recently, but I'm going to be doing a part 2 with 10 more horrible phones that I found. And of course, my dad will be doing his commentary, so let's get right into it. Number 10, we have this red iPhone 11 that actually looks very good on the front. If the screen looks perfect, why would it be one of the worst phones, even if it's the best out of 10? Because the back looks like that. It's completely shattered. They want $38, which is actually not that bad at all for an iPhone 11, considering used ones could still be $150 to $200. So that's actually not that bad of a price if it wasn't shattered. If you just put it in a case, you don't touch the shadows. So let's go ahead and move on to number 9. For number 9, we have this Samsung Galaxy S8 with some pretty bad burn-in. And the fact that this is the second best tells you that this is going to get a whole lot worse from here. So this phone costs about $25. This is what the front looks like more zoomed in. We have swipe screen to unlock. That's the lock screen. So it's just like right there, all burned in. There's the time. Like when you leave your phone on the lock screen, it turns off automatically. So it can't just be on forever.
It's like the person was turning on their lock screen on and off again over and over. It's mystifying to me how some of this burns.
I do not understand. And there's like these little apps, which is another thing at the bottom of the lock screen. So they obviously left their lock screen on. It's just so bad. So let's go ahead now and move on to number 8. For number 8, we have this Galaxy S9 Plus. It costs $68 for this? Are you kidding me?
$70.
Like, a good S9 Plus would cost that much. We zoom in, we can see what in the world? We have all these apps.
A smorgasbord of horrible burn-in from a bunch of different screens, all in dark purple.
The Galaxy S9 Plus is only 8 years old. I could not make a phone look like this in 8 years, even if I tried.
These are the people that look at their phones all day long and never do anything else.
What a rip-off. It's just so bad. So let's go ahead and move on to number 7. For number 7, we have another Galaxy S9 Plus, and this one costs $52.
$52, it better be good.
And that's what the front looks like. No, it's not good at all. First of all, one thing about this phone that stands out from the ones in part 1 and the ones we've covered so far in part 2 is the fact that there are all these weird lines and streaks all over. I'm not sure what those would come from. There were apps, and this is just horrible.
It's like a festival of Pepto-Bismol pink.
Exactly. It's like there's streaks, there's apps.
I've never seen burn-in like that with weird streaks.
I can't really provide an explanation or theory of what is the deal with this type of burn-in. So let's just go ahead and move on to number 6. So for number 6, we have another Galaxy S9 Plus. It costs $57, and yes, it better be good.
They're charging for this is, look at that.
What? Okay, we have more home screen where I can tell so clearly what these apps are. More apps.
The other one wasn't enough Pepto-Bismol for you. This is even deeper Pepto-Bismol.
Horrendous. It's just so bad.
If you're watching Joe Rogan on YouTube and you want him to look pink, and his bald head to look pink, this is the phone to get.
That's a great phone to buy.
If you want to imagine Joe Rogan covered in Pepto-Bismol, this is what you
Or covered in like pink paint or something. This is the phone for you. Front looks cosmetically clean and the back surprisingly, but this is not clean at all. So let's go ahead and move on to number 5. For number 5, we have a regular S9. And you might look at first glance and be like, this actually looks pretty good. You know, seems like in pretty decent condition until you see this. A green screen. What are we even looking at here? Everything that you look at on this phone will be green. Everything. I mean, this is horrible.
How can you get green burn-in like that? That doesn't make any sense.
It's not green burn-in. It's actually glitching of the OLED panel. It's failure. It's not really burn-in.
So would this phone be green all the time?
Possibly. Some of these phones also have an issue where it can intermittently glitch green because the OLED's OLED panel's driver is failing because these screens have red, blue, and green pixels. And if certain failures of the driver, sometimes it's stable and it looks normal. Other times, in a lot of phones, the green pixels dominate, so it makes it look like green screen.
So you could be watching Joe Rogan and he looks normal, and then suddenly he looks like a green alien.
That's usually what was gonna happen.
What are they charging for this?
$60 for a green screen? Are you kidding me?
If you want what you're watching to look randomly like an alien, spend $60 on this.
Exactly. A great way to make your stuff look
Just
green.
terrible.
It's just so bad. Let's go ahead and move on to number 4. For number 4, we have another regular Galaxy S9. The back is completely nice. I mean, it looks great, right? Front screen looks cosmetically great. Front screen is on. I mean, okay, there's burn-in with some apps here, and I think that's actually solitaire. Somebody was maybe playing
solitaire.
solitaire.
Why is this the 4th worst?
Until we look at this. What in the world? What
That's
is
even
this?
worse green than the
Exactly. What
other.
this?
Got that dark streak on the bottom.
Exactly. It's like there's like some dark glitch too. So what's going on with this phone is the same issue that I described in the last S9. The screen driver is glitching to where sometimes it's stable. If it's stable, the pixels are normal and it looks like this. If it glitches or does its weird glitching thing, it becomes green screen like this.
Man,
Just a
that is so
streaky.
bad.
And there's the burn is still totally visible. That's worse than the other green screen.
What's the price on this they're asking?
Let's see. $50! Wow, what a great price for this.
Stuff? Does anyone buy these? It's just crazy.
The people that would buy these are like repair people that are looking for parts to fix other phones, or maybe to make a profit and like fix the screen, replace the screen, and then sell it for more. But anybody that's buying a daily use phone or a backup, even a second usable backup phone, please never buy any of these S9s, and please don't treat your S9 like this either and make it look all burned in. So let's go ahead now and move on to number 3. For number 3, we have this Galaxy Note 8 that looks absolutely horrendous. In this one, it's showing the phone dialer screen, which is normal. That's what's on the screen then. But look at the burn-in. There's even like double app burn-in at the bottom.
Double app burn-in.
What? There's messages in phone on top of each other? There's all contacts, clock, Outlook, maps. We have the plus button there. We have Facebook, YouTube, Viber on top of voicemail, gallery, something else.
This person left their phone on various apps.
On the home screen.
On the home screen. Over and over because it's like app burn-in of different apps on top of each other. It's so strange the behavior people have with their phones.
I don't understand. Even the Note 8 is like from 2017. It's like 9 years old. How can you treat your phone this? It's like I couldn't do this if I tried, honestly. But wait, because it's gonna get even worse from here with the next 2 phones on our countdown. So let's go ahead and move to number 2. And for number 2, the second worst on our countdown, we have this gold Galaxy S7 AT&T with the original sticker. How can this be bad, right? Until you look at the front. Yeah. Look at this. Absolutely destroyed and shattered all over.
Shards of glass will go in your finger.
Yeah. And this is another ankle. What in the world? I mean, this is worse than the Note 8 and all those green screen S9s. It's because it's shattered from top to bottom on the front. It's like unusable. You literally cut your fingers. Like the S7, these older home button phones, they had like these little touch buttons here that you touch to close out apps or go back or whatever. Just touching those is a risk of basically cutting your finger and making it bleed.
Does it work?
It says I think that it does power on and charge in the description.
You can't touch
it's
the
that
screen.
if you touch those buttons down there, you're probably gonna make your finger bleed and cut.
What are they charging?
And what do they want for this? $40. Wow, that's actually more than one of my pristine S7s that I got cost for $38. This has cost even more. Who would buy this? This is such a rip-off. It's just so bad.
You got a pristine S7 for the same price, and now they want
actually less expensive than this. Like, it's just, it's insane how much not only the phones are horrible, but the prices are just outrageous. But let's go ahead and move to number 1, the worst phone on our part 2 countdown. So for number 1 on our countdown, the absolute worst phone of this top 10, we have a Galaxy S9 here. Back looks pristine.
Great.
I mean, looks great, right? You know? So we flip over, yeah, front screen looks great. I mean, it's in pristine condition. Why would it be the worst phone on our list? Uh-oh. Whoa!
Zoom in on that thing on the top. What is that?
Front yard?
Front yard?
Wait, we have front?
The words front yard are burned in.
It's also so visible. What are you doing to your phone?
How does a person leave their phone on a screen that says front yard so long that it gets... I mean, look at the level of burn on those words.
It's just
so if you want to see the words front yard on every single screen that you look at,
this would be a great phone for you.
What are they charging for this front yard phone?
$35. What?
$35?
For this? Are you serious?
For a phone that says front yard on it at all times.
I'm kind of wordless. There's also an X here, which it's also, look how vibrant the X is.
They left it on a screen for hours and hours and hours and hours.
This is more like probably days and days rather than hours and hours to look that vibrant. What are people doing to their phones? It's like multiple screens. Live view ended. Reconnect. The whole bottom also, for good measure, is just super completely pink.
This is super Pepto-Bismol with the word front yard.
The front yard phone. I mean, this is just horrible. I mean, honestly, a great way to fit this phone would literally just be to just leave it sitting in your front yard. That would actually describe this phone, I think, pretty well.
If you're sitting in your front yard all the time, it's a perfect phone to remind you where you are.
Exactly. I'm completely wordless at this point. I don't know what else to say about this phone. There's nothing else to say. So we've come to the end of our part 2 countdown. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, put a like button so I can do a part 3 of your favorite series, because I have more phones that I can do a video with for part 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And please don't treat any of your S9s or phones like this.